Okay, so at the new workshop today, it is Sunday, nearly lunchtime, taking a long time to get organised and come over. As you can see, the whole place is really nice and tidy. Did all that myself yesterday. Not really, that's a complete lie. My father did it. Spent hours and hours doing it while I was having a bit of a day off, to be honest. But it's done, it's good. The linoleum we put down, the vinyl. We got duct tape. We got tape on it anyway. The wires on the machine, I don't know if you remember, they were a bit sort of everywhere. Kind of whoever set it up didn't do it that well, and so we got them flowing nice and better, as you can see, sort of down here. Don't know if you can see that. Flowing better anyway. What I'm going to do now is a bit of milling, I think. Don't have too much time today, but I think we need to do some milling. Right, so that is, I can't remember what they called it. They called it, let's say, a frame. They called it a frame. So that was a frame we just cut. The quality of cut doesn't look very good. It looks like it was going too deep. Like I was, you know, as it was going round, it was doing the depth of the cut was 1.5 millimeters, which I think was too much for what we've got here. So I'm going to do a similar frame, a little bit smaller, but do 0.75 millimeters deep on a cut. So this one did, the total depth was 6 millimeters, and it was 1.5 millimeters at each depth, so that's like 4 passes. I'm going to do 0.75 millimeters this time, so that's going to be 8 passes it's going to do, and I think that will produce a better quality cut. It's hard to tell with the lights and things what it's like, and it's not that easy to take the thing out to look at it closely, but yeah, we'll see how this one goes. So I'm just machining the same pocket again, but with coolant this time. I did try to use it, but I did try to film it, but the coolant just sprayed all over the lens, so I'm going to have to figure out something for that. That will be an interesting problem to overcome. So cut that line. First thing I've sort of cut where I've said, hey, go here and cut that. Like the rest have been like pockets. It's gone down itself, it's ramped in itself, it's cut out the pocket layer at a time, sort of slicing. But this is the first time it's sort of, I've said, hey, go here, cut there and go back up. So that's kind of cool. I mean, this is as basic as it gets, but you know, it's pushing my limits. This is like the limits of my knowledge. What I'm doing just now is, oh, it's gone, it's not on the screen. What I'm doing now is going for lunch. Back from lunch, let's do some milling. So that's a rough kind of spinner shape there. It took quite a bit of doing. Like, I'd like to involve you in more of the process, like how I was doing the lines and then how I managed to get it to sort of cut it, go down, cut it, go down. But it's way more sort of involved than I thought, and it's taken like more than my full powers of concentration just to do it. You know, the last thing I want to do is like crash the machine. And it's just sort of figuring out the software. So I think what I'm doing just now is I'm kind of just doing, that noise in the background is my dad. He's kind of putting together the toolbox. So I'll show you that in a minute. Or not, it might be boring. What was I talking about? I'm learning the machine just now, learning the programming, that kind of thing, really finding limitations with this. I think I can make a spinner out of it. Now what I cut there is like a spinner shape, but it can't be a spinner because it's cut into a huge block of titanium, big chunk of, it's cut into a big chunk of, I said titanium 3 times in a row there, but I had to edit it out, force of habit. So yeah, getting there slowly. I've only done maybe 3 hours in total with this machine now, so, you know, slow progress, but progress for sure. I think what I need to do now is perhaps use something like, oh, where's it gone? Have you seen that bit of aluminium? Here it is. Huh. I got this bit. Now this could definitely be made into a spinner. Might be able to do that today, potentially. And in fact, you know what? Won't be able to do that today, running out of time. See if I can mill something else. Two mistakes on this one. First is I never put the XYZ, set the XY far enough away from the first one I did, and so it cut into it. The other one is that there's the offset, something funny with that, so it's left like a little jaggedy corner on the bottom left, as you probably noticed. Other than that, that's half a spinner in aluminium, which is kind of cool. Tomorrow, possibly, I might try and make a full spinner. So that involves, so I've kind of got the programming done for this ultra basic spinner, just for learning the machine. What I'd like to do is cut it out of that bar I showed you earlier. So do one of those on that, and then I would flip it over, clamp it, do the same again, and that would result in the spinner, and possibly bevel it, see how that goes. And yeah, that would be it. I could pop a core in it, not my core, but I will be doing that soon. And that's kind of like an aluminium spinner. Aluminium's, you know, I'm using aluminium because it's soft, it's very forgiving. I'm gonna try titanium soon. Once I sort of start getting a feel for titanium, then I'll make a titanium spinner. And yeah, hopefully sort of things get a bit more, not complex, but exciting. Again, finding this a bit limited, this conversational, that's fine, it's getting me started, but I'm definitely gonna have to go to like some CAM software. I've already got CAD software, Solid Edge I believe. I've had lots of recommendations for using Fusion 360, so I might give that a go. I'll see how it goes. So I will leave you with a quote. It is by Barack Obama, and he said, "If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, you'll eventually make progress."